back to the meatballs.
Yep. So we're finishing up the meatballs. Unfortunately, a few of them burnt because I was chopping veggies and I didn't have a chance to rotate it one last time before now. They're about to be done, so they're actually going to get taken out, and then we're going to start making the sauce. Just sucks that a few of them burnt, but that's the way the meatball falls apart, I guess. All right.
Wah, wah,
this one fell apart right here. See? Just split.
Yep. Oh wow. It's okay, sweetie. I still love you.
I'm going to turn it down to low heat right now because it needs to be low heat to start making the sauce. Phew.
And all of these spices are going to go into the sauce?
Yep.
We got leaves, we got salts, we got peppers. It's going to be good.
Yeah, they are definitely burnt. God damn it. Well, hopefully it'll tenderize it a little bit once it's in the sauce simmering for several hours. I hope they don't come out like rocks, but we made them big enough that I think that they'll have some tenderness to them.
Yeah, it might just not be the immediate outside. Right. Sometimes you eat one and it's like got that hard crust but the inside soft. What are you doing?
Look, it won't stop.
Hit timer. There you go.
Alright, I'm going to start taking these out.
Yeah, you definitely want to get that excess grease off of them.
Real homemade meatballs.
You know, meatballs never do look pretty. No matter how you make them or where you get them from, they never do have a pretty appearance.
Not unless they're factory made.
Ew.
Because I've seen factory made meatballs that look perfectly round and you're like, you know that no human touched that.
You know that they put it like in a ball mold and squeeze it. Ugh, gross.
Yeah, these are overcooked. I'm just hoping it's just the outside there that's overcooked.
I think it's just the outside.
It's tough because it says the recipe, like I said, it's not exact science. It said medium-high heat. And I had it on medium-high, exactly on medium-high the whole time. And it cooked faster than the recipe calls for.
That's the thing. Everyone's stove works differently too.
Some of these are perfect. Like that one right there, that's gorgeous.
Wow. If that's gorgeous, I feel so confident in my looks.
This one fell apart. This is the dud.
Aww.
It fell apart in the pan. It didn't cook, or in the pot. Didn't cook properly. It is cooked through, as you can see.
So
but that's fine.
raw.
We're still going to toss it in. You know, we're not going to waste it. We're still going to toss it in. It's going to give the sauce more flavor. All right, so this is on low. Now what we actually need to do is start making the sauce. All right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take these cans of peeled tomatoes and we're going to open them.
Cento brand.
These are Italian peeled tomatoes. If you can't get Italian, your sauce won't taste right. And that was the problem we had. At first, we could not find the Italian peeled tomatoes, and we were nervous. Well, I was nervous.
Yeah, you were nervous. I had no idea.
It wasn't going to taste right, but then we found them afterwards.
And it's not just a nationality pride thing.
They're actually different.
Yeah.
Look, well, you can't really see it there.
Yeah.
They're longer, and they have a different flavor than regular tomatoes.
Yeah, all tomatoes taste different. You wouldn't substitute a beef steak.
So now we're taking our food mill
for a cherry tomato.
All right. You add the food mill to the pot.
There you go.
It's on low now, by the way. You take your tomatoes. You very carefully dump them into the food mill. Okay.
It strains out a little, but you gotta...
You keep the can, because you're going to use it. Alright? And now you grind the tomatoes. See what I'm doing? Catches up, you go back a little bit, and you go forward more, forward more, forward more. Oh, it starts to catch. Go back a little bit. That's how you hand strain tomatoes. Now what I'm going to need to do is grab a fork, because you actually need a fork while you're doing this, to push the chunks down in front of the actual...
In front of the actual milling.
Milling.
Yeah, because you're rotating a blade in there. There you go. That's a great angle, sort of. You just do that until it's almost all completely pushed through.
Yep, you're not going to get all of it through.
Yeah.
Some of the skins and stuff aren't going to go through.
Yeah, the skins are very...
I'll take the fork again. Try to mush it up a little bit.
They smell good. And how many cans are we using for this?
We're supposed to use 70 ounces. I have no idea what that is in the metric system. A lot of people who I know who are probably interested.
Yeah, over.
So they only had 28 ounce cans, so we're gonna do 2.5 cans of this.
So there you go. If you have a can of Cento tomatoes, 2.5.
If you have the 28 ounce can. There are bigger cans, but not in this area.
You're pushing the thing off the burner a little. There you go. Haha.
Now, one thing you can do, and this is totally up to you. As you can see, we got all these big chunks of skin and everything. If you like chunkier sauce, after you're milling this, if you can't get it to mill through, you could just put it right into the sauce afterwards, and that's totally your choice.
Rustic country taste to it.
Right. If you're not looking just for liquidy, but you're looking for.
Yeah, it's a preference for some people. What's your preference?
I like a mix. Like, I'll probably put some of this in there, but not all of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I like when it's chunkier too. I mean, it depends on what pasta and other things I'd be having with. I think for like meatballs, I'd want it chunkier, but sometimes you just want it smooth.
Can you see the juices and stuff that are coming out of the bottom as I do this? See that?
Ooh, yes.
That's the hand ground tomato.
The good old traditions of food milling your tomatoes.
Ah, we finally got all the skin squished down. Okay, so now we're pretty much at the end. The more I mill, I'm not going to get that much left.
No.
So I'll put a little bit, not too much, a little bit, right?
There you go.
Just to get it in, some chunks in there. You'll get some tomato chunks in your sauce.
I like tomato chunks. They add flavor.
Not going to put all of it because that would overload it. It would be way too chunky, especially keep in mind we're doing 2 more cans. Well, another can and a half. All right. So now I believe you're supposed to clean this up. Hold on. Fill the empty can halfway with hot water and pour it through the food mill and turn it to try to clean up. Use a paper towel to clean up the leftovers and do the same thing with the other 2 cans. So, hot water.
And these are instructions provided by your mom, who also provided us with things like the food mill and stuff that we don't have. The proper sauce equipment.
This is my mother's family recipe.
Because your mom is the Italian one. Italian and Polish?
It was her father who was almost 100% Italian.
Wow.
That taught her this stuff.
But you don't know where they're from in Italy.
It might be. It starts with an F.
Do you know if it's north or south?
Maybe Foggia, Foggia. I think that's what it was.
We'll have to ask your parents someday. Well, your mom. Your dad wouldn't know.
Alright, so that's it. I'm going to be doing this for 2 more cans. You don't really need to see that, but that's what we're going to be doing until the next step.